back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you all the books that I recently bought that I'm super excited to read. Some I've already started reading, but I just didn't get to film this video, so we're going to be talking about those books. I just love me a nice book haul. So I guess I'll start with a book that I actually already read and finished and gave a 5 stars to. The Reappearance of Rachel Price. I didn't go to the bookstore thinking that I was searching for this book or wanted to buy this book, but I saw it in front of me and I was like, yeah, no questions asked. I don't even need to read what the book is about. I'm just gonna grab it. And this book is about Rachel Price. Basically, Rachel Price disappears 15 years ago. After 16 years, she reappears, and that's what the story is about. They're filming a documentary on what happened to Rachel Price, and during that documentary, she returns. It's about figuring out why did she return, where was she taken, and how is she still alive. And that is what I did. Immediately came home, started reading this book, finished it in a week, and gave it a 5 stars. I am very excited for this. For my reviews and opinions, wait till the end of the month, but I definitely enjoy this book a lot. And also the cover, there's something about Tolly Jackson's book covers that I love. They have just kind of like a similar theme to them. And also just some parts are shiny, some parts are not. I know people say don't judge a book by its cover, but I do, and I love this cover. I love it. Next is a book that I didn't buy on the shopping spree, but actually ordered online. And this has been on my shelf for 1 month, and that book is a Finale. I just looked at it and the cover is actually really pretty. So I'm actually done with both the books. The first 2 books of the series is the final book in the Caraval series. And honestly, the second book really brought my hopes down. I feel like I'm the only one that happened for, and so I was gonna read this just like consecutively after I finished Legendary, but my heart was just saying no. So I read Rachel Price instead, and I'm so glad. But I'll definitely get to this soon. Unfortunately, the time hasn't come yet. I am super happy to have this on my bookshelf. I feel like I'll also give 4 stars because people have said I will be shocked, and I did give the first book a 5 star, so I feel like this will be a 4 star for me. But yeah, this is the second book I bought. Third book I bought is A Life Without You, and this actually I just started reading yesterday, and this is the only book from the books that I bought that I actually stood in the shop and actually read what the back was about and then bought. The only book that wasn't recommended to me through TikTok. You know, I thought I wasn't going to be one of those girlies who's just influenced by TikTok books and only reads those, but unfortunately I am, because these books just keep on coming and they keep on giving, and I just don't have time to stop and look at other books, which makes me sad, but I'm happy I bought this for that reason. This book basically describes loss, and the character Dee Harper, she dies in this book, like really early on in the book. That's what the book is about, and it's about how her best friend and her husband copes with that, and the whole book is about that experience. I was just really drawn to that topic because obviously death, grieving is just, it's a very emotional topic, and I think I needed a book where I just wanted to shed a lot of tears, so that is why I chose this book. For this one, I think I'm going to give this a 3 star, just because this is not, you know, a genre I usually read, and if I do, I often find these books boring, but I really hope I don't find this one boring, which is why I'm just giving it a 3. I really hope it exceeds my expectation. Next, I bought the Hawthorne. Next, I bought the What is wrong with me? Next, I bought the You know what? The reason I'm not saying this properly is because I've only read this name in my head while reading the first book, never actually said it out loud, so I think I need a minute. The Hawthorne. Hawthorne? Hawthorne. The Hawthorne Legacy. This is the second book in the series of the Inheritance games. This is one of those reads where I didn't think I would like the book and actually want to continue the series. I thought I would just read the first book and be over with it. Not the case. Really like this book. I mean, the first book. This is basically what happens next because the book ends on a cliffhanger. And it says on the back that this one is basically about, you know, she figures out, okay, she's intertwined in this kind of family drama and stuff, which is why she was left the money. But then during that, all the 4 Hawthorne brothers are dragging her in different directions, saying, oh, actually, I know why he did it, and the other one's like, no, actually this is the truth. And now she's stuck between those 4, and then she realizes that now she's not just playing for money, she's actually playing for her own life. I think it's about maybe like saving herself, and people are like after her to kill her. I'm actually really excited for this. I really enjoyed the first book. I gave it a 4 star. I think I finished it in 2 to 3 days. Every single page I devoured. There was not one page where I was bored or feeling sleepy. I think I also just spent like sleepless nights reading the book, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. And for this one, I think is also going to be a 4 star. I think that's a good enough rating. I think I gave the first book a I I think I gave the first book a book star. No, I think I gave the first book a 4-star, and I feel like I'm gonna do the same thing for this one as well. I just feel like that's what it's gonna be. And the last book that I bought, I feel like this is a very short video, but you know, I don't do like bulk shopping like other people. Like, I also am just not like a really aggressive buyer of books. I feel like 4 or 5 is enough. Twisted Lies, first of all, the cover, it needs its own appreciation. I can't stop staring at it. I love this color. I don't think I have a book of this color on my bookshelf at all. This is the final book in the Twisted series. I read all the 3 books, and something I noticed, like the first book is really thin. Well, not really thin, but like it's a normal size, and then as the series goes by, each book just gets thicker and thicker, and this is the thickest of them all. This is how big the book is, which honestly goes for like a satisfying look on the bookshelf itself, but also it just means this is like a really long book. I am excited and intrigued to see why this book is so much bigger than the others and what potentially could be so important that it needs to have, because I feel like there's not much. I don't feel like this is a series that really requires so many pages, so I really hope it's like for some good reason and for tying like all the 4 books together some way. Each book is about one girl from a friend group, and then kind of their love lives, you know, in each book, and this is for the final friend. The guy is Christian Harper. He is, you know, really shockingly handsome, has no morals, maybe I guess you could say a douchebag. And Stella is a shy introvert. She is really protective of her heart. However, they two start getting, you know, attracted to each other, and that's what this book is about and follows. It says he'll do anything to have her, including lie. I'm super excited for this. Honestly, I thought when I read the first book that I wouldn't enjoy it. First of all, I didn't even know it was a series. I actually read the 3rd book first. It's really hard for me to like a romance only series, and I feel like this is the only one that I stuck to, so that is exciting. And I feel like this one, you know what my heart says? It's gonna be a 5-star. I don't know, it says it, and I feel like it might be. So, you know, we'll circle back at the end. We'll circle back at the end of the meeting and like, you know, super excited for this. These are all the books I bought. 5 books in total. I am just so happy. Book reading has become an addiction of mine, because I feel like, first of all, I save a lot of money because I'm not spending money on other useless hobbies that I get, you know, really fixated on and then just leave after like 1 month. This is one that's been going strong. And also, you may see this shelf is empty, and this shelf is also kind of empty. It's because I intend to fill these shelves by the end of the year, and I have this whole TikTok where I'm gonna keep updating it every time kind of my shelf grows, and then I see at the end of the year what my bookshelf looks like, and if my predictions of what I think it will be looking like, you know, are true. So if you want to know, stay updated. Follow me on TikTok, this handle. I'm on Instagram, and also make sure to like this video, subscribe. Let me know if you read any of these books, or if you plan on reading any of these, and if you're so excited for those, because I'm sure you are, otherwise you wouldn't buy the book. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.